What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here. We haven't ran the Blastaar Scourge yet, but we will run it right now, and we will hopefully get through it smoothly without any hiccups. Now, as you guys can see here, if you are looking to aim for all the milestones, you are going to need to get at least 2.34-ish mil in terms of score. So if you multiply that by 2, which is about 4.6, then you want to make sure your run score has at least a 4.7 value. I've got about 4.9 here thanks to the 220 mods. We'll go over the ones I've selected here, and that's just at random. I was just kind of picking points. Reserve power so that when the characters lose their charge, they get counters. So that's going to be good for Blastaar. There's going to be Bow characters that will get Barrier. There's going to be Cosmic Surge, Forge, and Fire. So we have the Cosmic Crucible abilities up, so we can fully utilize Quasar and Blastaar's abilities with regards to these sections, because we're going to be utilizing them. And I don't know why I said Quasar. Quasar should be War. Then Cosmic Crucible should be for Blastaar. All raid abilities are active, so that's going to give us our Vigilantes the edge that they need. Enemies will get 30% extra health, but that's not going to matter too much because we are going to be too busy kicking their butts. And then some other ones here. I try not to get the ones on the bottom here because they're kind of crazy. But when it rains, which is a positive effect applied to an enemy, they get more of it. That's not going to matter either, because if Blastaar has all his charges, he's going to be able to shred everything apart. So without further ado, let's jump into the gameplay here. And like I said, we can pretty much on the first... I don't know if there's any trait requirements on the first couple of nodes here. Let me just have a look here. So we're going to need the MCU. So like I said, for this one, we'll just go full Vigilante, because a lot of people might not have Odin. They might not have other... some of these other crazy awesome characters unlocked. But we will go full Vigilante just so it's easier. And if you want... you can also put in Quasar or Blastaar in there. What I'm going to do is, I think what I'll do is I'm going to put in Quasar, because Quasar... Actually, you know what? Let's do Blastaar. Blastaar is really good because we've got his charges, and that's going to be able to strip a lot of the buffs. So we'll try around with this kind of a build and see if it works. If it doesn't work, we can always switch back to Quasar. Oh, wow, they do got a lot of buffs there. So Silver Sable's going to do her thing and try to strip everything away. And hopefully these buffs that I have on the mods don't give us too much grief. Again, like I already said, don't worry too much on the actual abilities themselves, because once we get the charges going for Quasar, he's going to be able to get a lot of momentum, and you're going to see that right away here. You want to make sure he's a striker as well, so that way he can get quite an extra boost. So we're going to do the taunt here to protect ourselves. And the game plan here is so we can kind of get some of these charges up here. I think right now at this time, we're just going to basic, so we can kind of get some charges up on Blastaar. He's going to be able to do his thing here as well pretty soon here. So let's do that, actually. Let's do the ultimate, and then he's got the striker on there, so he should actually be able to follow up on any attacks if anybody does live. So I don't know if that's going to be the case here, but we will see once they, like I said, once they actually get through the... once they get through our attacks. We'll see who survives. Again, Silver Sable, just keep that ultimate ready for all these buffs. It really doesn't matter who you stun. This first node, I don't really know. I just gotta... You could honestly, you could probably basic and just get the charges back up for Blastaar as well. So let's do that. Actually, let's get some charges back up for Blastaar. So we can do that as well, and it should help us out actually with the next wave. And keep in mind, this particular one with the special, you're also going to be feeding energy when you do the specials with cosmic characters. So that's also really, really nice for the Fantastic Four, because the Fantastic Four is such a good team, but unfortunately their energy is a big part of their downside. So that having that extra mod there is going to be able to allow these guys to thrive. Are we going to basic here? Let's basic here, because there's only about 6 guys left. So right now we're going to be able to most likely take out the rest of this with Blastaar, if anybody survives. And if they survive, props to you. So at this point in time, we've only got her left, and we can just basically auto and basic here. So that's node 1. So that's 1 out of 5 done. Fairly straightforward. I feel like if your teams are pretty built, this shouldn't be an issue. And if you've got tier 21s, don't forget there's also the Fallen Pocket Dimension as well that's taking place. So make sure you guys are doing those for the freebies. I don't know if there's going to be rewards past more than the 2 runs, but I will run it more than twice just to see if the third one gives us extra little goodies or not. So with this particular one, it kind of sucks because we do have the Cosmic Crucible enabled, so you want to make sure you focus on Weaver. If Weaver gets going, she's basically unstoppable. And I don't know, actually right now, I would say the opening move here is kind of kicking our butts. Oh, and oh wow, that's crazy. Okay, so not what I wanted to see. So that's kind of crappy. But let's go back in here again and see if nothing changes here. What we can do is we can throw in our A team and we can just kind of skip over it because we do have our Odin and our Mephisto and we can deal with them that way as well and save these guys for the next wave. Yep. So they're just focusing Punisher. I don't know why. So once we get to actual turn, looks like I might just, yep. So he's going to do the ult again on, oh man. Yeah, so he's actually purposely targeting Punisher here, and I think he's dead here again. So let's not give these guys a chance here to do that. Let's, is it because we have our Taunter? That's odd. Okay, you know what? Let's switch gears here. So with this particular one, don't sweat it. Like I said, we're just going to try to do our best to try to stick it with 2 teams. So if you are having issues with your Vigilante team, then no sweat. What we're going to do here is we're just going to do a little realignment here when we use the Fantastic Four. Normally, I use Vigilante, but it seems like every time we run this, it always changes. We should actually have the we should have a better chance here with this one. That those darn Crucible abilities are going to be the issue here. So anyways, we're going to do Franklin's ultimate here. And remember, keep an eye on it as well. The Fantastic Four are really weak with their cosmic abilities. So you want to make sure if you're able to use the special, then you're able to kind of fill up their ability bars here. And we're actually going to throw the ability block on Weaver here. So that way we can just get rid of it. The ability block also goes right here because that's going to allow the defense down. Or sorry, not ability block. That's defense down here. His ult is the ability block. So then we'll try to focus on Shadow King because he is quite annoying if you leave him alone here. So, sorry guys. So what do we want to do here? Hey, you know what? Let's do the special again here because that should pretty much take care of those guys and do the ability block. And the reason why we want Blastaar with his Cosmic Crucible abilities active is that very reason where we can apply both the ability blocks, and if you combine that with the silence as well from Franklin, it's just a very, very deadly pairing here. So the special again here is going to give us the energy back. Lots of energy for this team. Absolutely mind-blowing. I guess we technically could have used Fantastic Four on the first note as well if you guys didn't have them. But like I said, it all depends on your teams. And you could really, you know, if you have the characters available, you could literally just go Mephisto, Odin, and just literally auto-play it. I think I aimed this one wrong here, but that's okay. I think you guys get the gist of it. So, yeah, just our Fantastic Four is just too strong for these guys. As you can see here, just kind of a joke here. And keep in mind, my characters are not level 110 either. Even though I am 110 right now, I haven't leveled up anyone beyond 106 because I am kind of afraid that with all these events coming out, like the maxed out event and potentially maybe even a leaderboard event, I feel like we're going to be able to double dip here. If we're able to save and be patient with our gold. So as you guys can see here, we're slowly getting our points up, and we're already kind of halfway through the milestones, just doing 2 nodes. So now we can go into this one again, and I do have certain teams, but we're gonna keep it with this team because yeah, for those of you that don't have the Hellfire or the Insidious 6, it's not gonna be beneficial to run those teams here. So we're just gonna stick with basically our 1 or 2 teams, and I guess really you could have just stuck with 1 team. I mean, really, this entire trials, you could really just stick with Fantastic Four and you could be done with that. So we're gonna do the ult here because we're not fooling around. And this one's kind of annoying because we do have the Illuminati with the with a bit of the accursed as well. So you want to make sure you can try to focus on Hood and Helverine as well because he is dangerous. Yeah, you don't want to mess him around too much, especially if he gets to his turn and he does his little what is it? Is it his ultimate that just completely decimates the field? So we'll do the ult there, and we get some nice little assists there from Blastaar. We're gonna do a special right here because that hits the cluster there. That should kill an ability block for us, which is what we want. And as you see here, Hood is quite good as well, but unfortunately, with the ability block, he doesn't really do too much. So, inherently, that's what we want. And we want to make sure that we are able to control that, so that way they're not able to do anything to us. Scarlet Witch, love the character kit, so glad She's not too OP on this one, but yeah, don't like playing against her. So again, Blastaar's got all 5 charges. What we can do here is we can do ult. That's gonna destroy everything on the board, and we can get a clean slate. Now we got Captain Bryn dropping on us. That's fine. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna build the basics again, because now we've pretty much got the last gist of these characters up. What I like to do here is I like to do the ult here to get the defense, or sorry, the offense down and the speed. Unfortunately, we didn't get what we wanted here, but that's okay. Invisible Woman here is here to squish everybody all together. So Blastaar, when it gets to his turn, guess what? He's going to be able to ability block these again. Ability block these guys again. And let's see if it gets to his turn here. So once he gets his turn, you know what? Because we got 4 charges, let's see what we can do here and rip the field of these scraps. So, wow, she is just surviving there. I thought she would die. Okay, so that's unfortunate that Hood actually got a turn. Not the end of the world, but yeah, we'll do the special here from Franklin. That's going to give us energy back, and then we'll try to re-pivot and see if we can focus on Satana again. Oh, never mind. I don't need to focus on her. Okay, so let's do the special again here, giving us energy. Thank you very much. And, yeah, let's do the special again. And I think that's it. I think we're gonna auto here at this point. Oh, maybe I guess I could have. What I could have done is I could have just used this ult, but that's okay. That's all right. Sometimes we want to save the ult as well, and we kind of know what's going on here. So that would be node number 3. So fairly easy, fairly straight point. I feel like if you are using this team composition, you shouldn't have too many issues. And again, with most people, they probably most likely have the Fantastic Four MCU already tier 19, tier 20, and shouldn't really give you guys too much grief. Unfortunately, yeah, I wish the event itself wasn't a 7-star limiter, but that's kind of the way they're going with most of these events, and which is unfortunate in this case. So, again, we're going to open with Franklin's big ult because we want to strip everything off the board. We do have Phoenix Force reworks as well, so it's going to be interesting to see if this makes it that much harder. I hope it doesn't. We're going to focus on Omega Red here. Don't worry about Phoenix yet, because she's probably just going to die when Invisible Woman does her ult, which is the case here, I hope. Yep, everybody just bleeds, and as we kind of cluster everybody together, guess what? We're going to get to Quasar's turn, and he's going to do what he does best, which is the ability block from his ult. That's going to pretty much crush everything in the path, and I wish Blastaar had more turn, or blasts, because then we can literally nuke these guys down, but that's okay. Maybe we might need a reset here, depending if anybody dies. Oh, yep, we might need a reset here. Okay, so let's back out quickly here. And let me see if I need to change anything here in terms of... Oh, I've got everybody as a striker. Jeez. My bad, guys. Invisible Woman, what are you doing? She should be a raider. Okay, so that should help us out with a little bit of the ISO tags. Okay, so let's try this again with a little bit more finesse. Okay, so this time, yep, same thing. We're going to apply the ultimate again. Squish everybody together. And then what we're going to do is we are going to, yeah, we're going to take advantage of Blastaar's ultimate here. This should give us some ability block. Unfortunately, Invisible Woman did not go first, so she wasn't able to squish everybody together, but that's okay. Then she's going to go here, and if we get to Blastaar's turn, what we're going to do here is we're going to basically use his... What should we do? Is he... Oh, I guess he is ability blocked. Yeah, let's do the basic, and he's going to get a striker on that. And then he's going to go again. And guess what? Let's get some charges back. What the heck? He survived that? My goodness gracious. Okay, so let's do the ult here. Get some energy. Or not the ult. The special will get us a stun. Or not. Okay, I guess Omega Red just wants to... he just doesn't want to do anything we want him to do. So that's unfortunate. Okay, so I do see that we do have a cluster here. So let's do the special. That's going to give us barrier back, and he's also going to do a follow-up attack and hopefully maybe bleed him out. Yeah, that should do it. And then the special here should do it, I think. So I think we should actually get another... Is it Ares that drops? I forget who drops after this one. Well, it doesn't matter. We'll do the special here for energy. That's going to clear out some people. We'll just do the basic here. Get some charges back up for Blastaar. Okay, Blastaar, you do your thing, buddy. Okay, I forget who drops. Is it... Yeah, so Ares with some other randoms, which doesn't really pose a problem for us, but don't worry about it, because you know what? When Blastaar gets to his turn, he is going to put you guys on a nice little vacation somewhere. Maybe in the Galapagos. Wow, he's got some tanky stats on him. Okay, so as you guys can see here, yeah, not too bad. We'll throw the final special on here, and this should hopefully take care of Ares. Holy cow, he is one tanky guy. Okay, so we'll do the basic here, and yeah, and then Blastaar actually. Oh, I should not have autoed. I should not have autoed there. He could have just killed her with the ult, but I guess not. That's kind of the way it goes sometimes because I'm lazy and I just kind of double click fast, but that's okay. Okay, Blastaar, thank you very much. And this is not a bad time to kind of just, you know, take a second to rebuild cooldowns. But unfortunately, like I already said, we have the mods that allow us to get that big energy regeneration. So it really doesn't really matter. We don't need to save too much. Now, was that all the points that we needed? Oh, we are just short of like, gee whiz. Okay, so I guess we do have to do one more node here, which is unfortunate because... as you guys can see here, I was off by my math by like 30,000 points. But I think you guys get the gist of it. Those would be how you do the basically the 5 nodes. Yeah, theoretically, you know, I guess just have more mods than the ones I had. We'll run it here quickly. I think, I don't know if this one's going to work. We'll just throw in Blastaar. Actually, I think I have a pretty good amount of characters here we can throw in there. Okay, we'll just do Insidious 6 with Emma Frost, maybe. Or should we just do Hellfire? Oh, you know what? Let's just do Hellfire, because my Hellfire is up there. Oh, let's do that. Okay, so, sorry, guys. Yeah, apologies for that. I did not realize I was off by a little bit. So, you want to make sure you have a little bit more mods than the ones I had. I think I had about, like, 900 or something. And this is one you don't want to get to, because the Fantastic Four... sorry, Mr. Fantastic here with the safeguard is really annoying. He's really annoying, and it's gonna be hard to strip that. So you definitely don't want to go to doing this node. And then on top of that, you also got Shadow King, who's a pain in the ass as well. So you definitely do not want to come to this node if you can avoid it. So that's why we try to aim to do the 5. And look, Azazel's already dead. But we don't really care because I feel like for this one, we are able to do it because our characters are so strong. Like we've got them at 7 yellow. We've got them in diamond form. Let's do the ult here. That should kill him, I hope. If not, we've got Blastaar. Blastaar has a very special gift for him if he wants to survive that. Oh, do we get the next wave dropping here? Yeah, let's do the ult here. Let's see. And yeah, so as you guys can see here, I don't even have my Rachel Summers. So let's do the ult here, and this should actually kill her without reviving. So... okay, so let's do the special that's gonna apply trauma, I believe. Or wait, isn't there supposed to be trauma? Okay, well that's weird. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. We're still gonna beat this node here. Boom. Okay, so aim for Franklin after. Yeah, basically have Blastaar here. He's gonna be the MVP for this guy. We'll just do the basic again, so we can build up Blastaar charges. And we're just going to flip these buffs again one more time here. Kill off. I did not like... yeah, maybe I should have waited for 5 charges. Ooh. Maybe I'm going to regret this. Okay, so 8 characters left. We just got to clear this board here. Like I said, Blastaar's kind of the MVP. Let's do the special right here. We don't like... yeah, Sentry. Let's just kill this guy here. So then Nimrod can't do anything. Okay, now we got 5 charges left. And I don't know, just throw it anywhere, I guess. I should take care of a few people. Okay. Whoa. Still more survivors than I'd like, but... ooh, Sue. Ouch. Okay. So I guess you guys can kind of see why I was saying that you want to make sure you can get the 5 done. So... it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, obviously not the way I intended to show you guys, but as you can kind of see here, we do have enough characters to get it done. I just wish, you know, like I'm kind of lazy here. I don't want to go back and do it. But yeah, sorry guys. I guess my guide's a little misleading here, but just make sure when you do your mods, just have a little extra oomph in there, and then you should be able to hopefully do it. We should be fine here because we do have the Crucible buffs, and yeah, Green Goblin Classic, he's going to be able to shred these guys up here. We weren't worried. It's just, yeah, it's just too bad. I was hoping to maybe the Blastaar combo would work and finish it off for us, but I guess it is kind of misleading now, so I apologize for that. I will kind of put it as more of a skip thing so you guys don't have to watch it. If you guys are, you know, like I said, if you're just off by a little bit, it gives you an idea here what to do if you just have the Fantastic Four. And I think at this point, I think I'm just gonna hit auto here. I think we've pretty much got it now. Green Goblin's gonna do his thing. Same with Shocker. He should kill off them. Pretty straightforward here. I'm just kind of embarrassed that I had to resort to doing this, but I think you guys get the gist here. Once we clear it, we'll collect the rewards, and then, like I said, I would just maybe stick a couple of extra mods in there so that way you guys are covered for the extra 30,000 points. I might have just lost those points due to like a turn bonus or something like that. So anyways, apologies for that. Okay, so we're good. We're good now. We got the high score. We don't care about this thing any more than that. Make sure you guys do it. It's still about, like I said, it's going to take a few days before it's out of here. So you want to make sure you collect everything, get the freebies. You should be able to get done here. Pretty straightforward, I think, like I said already. If you don't have them unlocked, great. If you do already and you're just aiming for these guys, also great as well, because we've got lots of events going on that require those events. So with my high score, yada yada, we don't care. So just make sure you have more than 220 mods. Maybe just slapping on, like, I don't know, this flight thing, because, you know, Blastaar is going to be able to rip through it anyways. Just make sure you have more than the 220 that I had. Or if you put one down, maybe you can take down, like, you know, some other stuff. I don't really know what you would take out. Most of these seem like they're pretty essential. So anyways, guys, hope this helped you guys out. Sorry again for the mishap at the end there. But otherwise, I will catch you guys in another one here. I'll run into the Thunderstrike shortly after here and get that posted for you guys as well. Okay, thank you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys.